watching right
Yeah.
now, Derek, and they're leaders like yourself
Yeah.
in a very straight traditional profession, but they don't have the courage to do what you have done with your team. What is one thing that you can tell them that they can start doing today to be able to have that courage to make the changes that they're looking to make?
Check in with your team, get to know them. It seems so simple, but we know their performance. We do performance appraisals, but what's going on at home. Just genuine care. Because if you want to be that leader that wants to have that kind of change within your team, by extension, your organization, you need to be that person that somebody wants to come to and says, "Hey, Derek, do you have a minute? Can I have a cup of coffee with you? There's something I want to talk to you about." If you've never shown any personal interest in their personal life, it's only ever been business, no one's having that conversation with you. Right? So get to know your team. Understand that you don't have to solve anyone's problems. One of the things that stops people from having these conversations, we say, "I don't know what to say. I don't want to make things worse." You don't have to say anything. Sometimes you just have to listen. And for a leader, that's difficult sometimes. I always say a leader should be listening twice as much as he's speaking, because you're listening for cues, you're listening for baselines, you're listening for those. And then when you need to speak, understand that when you're supporting someone, all you need to do is listen, have some empathy, and then redirect them to the right resources and support them if they need it. Being able to support someone when they're at their most challenging moment. Most employees will always remember the way you acted in their most challenging situation than any performance appraisal or any recognition you give them. That's what builds trust. And if you can start to recognize that those conversations that you have and the stories that you can share, if you're comfortable doing it, will have a long lasting impact. That's what builds that trust and within your team, and by extension changes the organization and that culture. So
Talked a lot about so many critical things: trust, leading with vulnerability, making it okay to not be okay, and doing something about it.